Hello and welcome to another inspiring Heartstream guided meditation. I'm your host, Gabriel Gonsalves, broadcasting live on this beautiful, sunny, and also warm day here in the south of Spain, in Granada. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, especially to those of you who are live with me today. Hello, Mariette Visa over in sunny Cape Town, South Africa. And I hear it's also very hot over there. Barbara in Namibia. Yes, Barbara, because this is on US Eastern Time, 12 p.m. Whenever they change, then we here in Spain, we also have to change. So you guys in South Africa will have to adjust to the new schedule up until, I think, until March of next year. So, welcome. Thank you for making the effort for being here live with us today. Same with Amanda in Cape Town, Bradley, all the way in Santa Cruz, California. Deepening here today. Yes, definitely. Today is a hard day for sure. Orange Tara, who says it's lovely to be here. Janet Newell, Cindy's Heart. Irish, who remains in Cyprus. Leela, Ailey, Workman. It's been a while. Ailey, Workman. Welcome, Workman, Workwoman. How are you guys doing? How's your week been so far? Well, for those of you guys who live in the US, I want to stress the importance of staying in the heart, staying really in the heart. A place where you can access your intuition, a place where you can remain calm and centered in what is becoming more and more and more a highly emotionally charged world where there's so much division. Okay. Those of us who feel called to come in week after week for the purpose of unifying our hearts, we are creating a larger, expanded electromagnetic field, or think of it as a field of unconditional love and compassion. And just by our intention to come together regularly and move into this energy, we are offsetting the negativity of at least 750,000 people. This is each one of us. So the multiplying effect is incredible, hence the importance of remaining more than any other time grounded in the heart. And I feel called to talk a little bit about something that I learned several years ago through one of my teachers, Dr. David Hawkins, that I think is very applicable to where we are right now, individually and collectively as humanity, and then also individually. And it's to talk about the distinction between satanic and luciferic energies. You're probably thinking, like, oh my God, are you going to be talking about the devil? No, I'm actually going to be talking about the energy fields of the satanic and the energy field of the luciferic. And my intention is to help you understand the importance of the work that we're doing individually and collectively week after week by remaining in the heart. Okay, so you may be wondering, as I did for a very long time, what is the difference between satanic energies and luciferic energies? Okay, and because we is very normally in like everyday conversation to just use them as if they mean the exact same thing. But from the point of view of Dr. David Hawkins' teachings and consciousness calibrations, they mean two completely different things. Now, why is this topic so relevant? Well, it's because I believe as many of you guys also believe, that right here and right now, there is a battle for our human minds and our human hearts. No doubt. There are external powers. I'm not going to call them by their names, but I think many of us know who they are, that want to weaken our connection with the divine, that want to weaken us so that we can be easily manipulated and then dragged into a place of fear, anger, division, separation, anxiety, etc. Why? Well, because when we're in that space, we can be very easily manipulated and fall into what in the esoteric traditions is called the illusion or the glamour or the Maya, whatever you want to call it, but normally it's referred to as the illusion. Okay, the illusion of separation, the illusion of powerlessness, etc. Okay, so what is the distinction between the Satanic and the luciferic? Well, you've probably heard about the seven chakra systems. Well, the Satanic energies attack the lower chakra system, your root chakra, your sacral chakra, your solar plexus. And that is the energy that you normally associate with murder, wars, blood, killings, rape, all those kind of things that are normally bloody in nature. And it's one of the reasons also why it's also the energy associated with addiction to sex and pornography and food and what is normally referred to as like all these capital sins that relate to the excesses and the abuse of food and pleasure and all those things that have to do with the joy of just the joy of being human. And now, I'm not saying any of these things. That sex is a bad or a dirty thing, but when is abused, when it's distorted, right? When its original divinity or innocence is distorted and used for different purposes, is when it can then become extremely destructive or addictive. And this is coming from somebody who, by the way, if you guys have read on my website a little bit more about my struggles, I struggled for many years with sexual addiction and pornography. So I know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about when I shared about the effect that sex addiction and pornography addiction can have. All right. The objective of these primary energies are, in essence, to distract you or to take you out of your path. Okay. It's to suck your energy, your creative energy, your joy energy, and to get you out of your past and then to move you into guilt, shame, anger, fear, all these lower energy levels. So, again, these are the satanic energies. They are the energies of war and rape and murder and all these things that are just gross, grotesque in nature. Okay. And they normally attack the lower chakras. Now, the luciferic energies are different. Those attack the higher chakras. They attack your crown chakra, your connection with the divine. They attack your brow chakra, your third eye, your capacity to really see with your spiritual vision. And they also attack your throat chakra. And interesting enough is that they neither of these two energies actually attack the heart, but they attack where we can be easily manipulated or deceived. And it's because I believe deep down our heart always knows. And so the luciferic energies operate at the level of the mind, right? A connection with the divine. And they are deceitful by nature. So they lie or they withhold the truth or only present partial truth and then include lies. And then that is the energy that then manipulates us into going into war, that makes people believe that this person wrong you or creates the appearance of the other person being evil and then gets you to take action and do something against them. Okay. So the luciferic energy, they work differently. They don't do the dirty work that's done by the satanic energy. The luciferic energy corrupts the consciousness. And you normally then see that It is people who are in high positions of power that are whose higher chakras have been corrupted by this luciferic energy. If you ever read that book by author Scott Peck, People of the Lie, this is really what that book is about. Is really about the luciferic energies and about these this leader. Some of them are political leaders, some of them are just different kind of social leaders, even cult leaders, who it is by withholding certain truth or saying partial truth, they get you or they lie to you, committing what is normally referred to as spiritual rape, which is probably one of the worst things that could ever happen to a person, when you put your hands on a guru and really trust and believe on their path, and then they take advantage of you. All right. So satanic energies attack the lower chakras. Luciferic energies attack the higher chakras. They keep us from really seeing the reality. So, what is then the solution? The solution is to remain in your heart, to remain in your heart, and to bring yourself into a place of compassion where you can also see the innocence behind anyone who is corrupted either by the satanic or by the luciferic. Okay. In other words, see the innocence of people who have been lied to, who believe someone else's lie, or see the innocence of the people who oftentimes are committing crimes without even know that they're committing crimes. And then the ones that obviously are the victims of those crimes. So our job is to remain in the heart. And through these three things, be able to see the essence or see beyond the duality, okay, by doing these three things. One, concentration, meditation, and contemplation. So it is by having a dedicated practice where you're saying to, like, okay, I'm going to bring my awareness from away from the world of effects, what I'm reading in the news, what I'm seeing outside of myself. It's called the illusion of separation. And I'm going to, as Jesus reminded us, to come into the closet of my own mind, close my eyes, and bring my awareness in. And in there, I'm going to meditate. I'm going to bring myself into a place of silence where, by just simply being fully present to the ultimate reality, I can see through this illusion of separation. I can see through this illusion of lies that I'm being fed. And as a result of that, you can develop intuition, right? You can develop insight, and you can develop the sense of inner wisdom of just really knowing or aligning or connecting with a deeper truth about what is really going on. Okay. And so when you're able, through these spiritual practices of daily concentration, meditation, contemplation, my friend Adrian Friedman has a really beautiful song. It's called Concentration. Right? And it actually, the song you're repeating, I'll tell you some of the words because I think it's really it's a beautiful song to practice or to sing to before you go into the meditation. And the song goes like this: concentration, meditation, contemplation, liberation. Concentration, meditation, contemplation, liberation. Illuminate my heart in consecration. O Lord, illuminate my heart in consecration of love. And then he goes back to the beginning, concentration. Notice that the song is inviting us to illumine the heart and to consecrate our hearts so that the center chakra that lives in the middle of you, which lies at the intersecting point between the lower chakras and the higher chakras, can be illuminated and then bring its energies down into the lower chakras and the higher chakras so that you will not be corrupted, so that you will not be dragged into anger, into fear, into separation, so that your spiritual will not be weakened. All right. So when we illuminate the heart, in consecration to the divine as an expression of our devotion and our love for God. And we do this ongoingly. What you're doing is you're strengthening your will, you're strengthening your sacral chakra, creating creative solutions and reconnecting with your inner joy. You're also strengthening your connection with your family, with your loved ones, with the earth, with the planet. And then the same thing when this energy then begins to move up to the throat chakra. From that space, you can connect with a deeper truth, speak your truth, right? And then not only that, develop spiritual vision, begin to really see what is really, really, truly going on. And then obviously strengthen through the crown chakra your connection with the divine. So that is the importance of, at these particular times, to really to stay in your heart, and through the practice of concentration, meditation, contemplation, really set the intention to eliminate your heart, so that, as this song says, you can liberate yourself from the effect or the world of illusion, of Maya, all right, of the lies that many of us are being fed through our culture, through through the media, through just the different channels in which it comes to us. All right. So bear that in mind then as we go into today's guided meditation. And if you notice, last couple of weeks ago, I introduced you guys to the great invocation, which I like to say it again. I think that these times call for it. And if you notice, this great invocation is just a collective prayer to invoke the light that emanates directly from the mind of God, the love that emanates directly from the heart of God, the light, the will or the power that emanates directly from from the center of the will of God, so that through that increase of light, love, and power, the divine can make itself more known in our own lives and therefore in this planet. Okay. And that is the power of this incredible prayer. So let's go into our guided meditation and then use this prayer as a wonderful way to ease into this sacred space of the heart. Let us begin. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Hello, Lila. Also, thank you for being with us today, and everybody else who's joining us just now. I invite you to place a hand over your heart. And if you want to, you can repeat it and read it out loud with me, or you can just simply receive it as, by being here today, we are in essence one consciousness, one mind, and one heart. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center, where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the masters know and serve. From the center, which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light and love and power restore the plan on earth. Let light and love and power restore the plan on earth. Let light and love and power restore the plan on earth. Let the light and love and power that emanates directly from the source restore the divine plan for the life of everyone who's here today, either live or watching this replay. Let it restore the divine plan for Michelina, for Max, for Mariette, for Aide, for Eiley, for Leela, for Irish, Cindy, Janet, Orange Tara, Bradley, Amanda, Barbara, and anybody else. The divine miracles of love, abundance, healing, prosperity, and joy express themselves as a result. All this in love's name. Amen. With a hand over the heart, we take a few moments to establish a deeper connection with our spiritual hearts, knowing that the way through the spiritual heart is always through the physical heart. Our physical heart connects us to the emotional heart, the feeling heart. And the feeling heart connects us with the energetic, intuitive heart. And this energetic, spiritual heart connects us to the heart of God. For our hearts are but an extension or an expression of the heart of God. Now we begin to breathe into the heart, directing the breath into the heart and out of the heart. As you begin to breathe nice and slow, nice and deep, and nice and even through the heart. Breathing slower than you normally would. Deeper all the way down into the stomach and even further down. Almost as if creating more and more space within you to receive the life force energy that comes through the breath. And breathing nice and even so that the inhale and the exhale are approximately the same length. With each breath, you give yourself permission to relax. letting go of unnecessary tension in the head, the neck, and the shoulders. Let it go. The more you surrender and let go of that excess energy, the more space that you're creating within your body temple for the energy of life to enter, harmonize you, and energize you. Imagine yourself almost as if you were a sponge, just soft and fluffy, and then just allow yourself to be impregnated and filled with the energy of life. Let go of life for the next few moments, letting life take care of itself with the awareness that there is nowhere to go but just be here now. There's nothing to do but just be present in concentration, focusing on the heart and the breath. You don't have to be anyone, just be you, breathing, being, letting the energy of life itself flow in you, through you, as you. And as you feel into the energy of life, take a moment to appreciate your beautiful, kind, and noble heart that beats approximately 100,000 times a day. It has been doing that since the moment when it began to do so, when you were only 21 days young. And since then, the energetic presence has been the silent witness of everything that you've ever experienced, thought, or felt. Drop into that heart that feels, heart that sees, heart that knows. Drop into it, feeling gratitude and appreciation for the gift of a beating heart, for the bed in which you get to sleep at night, for the nice cup of coffee or tea you get to have in the mornings, for those special people that love you and you know you love with all your heart. Letting that feeling of gratitude and appreciation be the balm, the frequency that opens your heart. Feel the feeling of gratitude. Feel the feeling of appreciation. Let it grow within you slowly. See it, feel it, and imagine it as a golden light that glows within your heart temple, that begins to expand in every direction, softening, harmonizing, and healing everything along its way. Let this light soften and bring healing and harmony to the lungs, to the throat, down to the belly, the stomach, and the lower intestines. Let this light also fill all those dark spaces within your lower chakra that need healing. Let this light expand upward, also bringing healing to areas within your throat chakra, your brow chakra, your crown chakra that have also been damaged or blocked. And as you continue to breathe in and out of the heart and imagine that this light begins to expand upward and downward, unblocking these chakras, filling them with light. Allow me to speak the following words on your behalf. In the name of the I Am Presence and the Holy Christ Self of everyone who's here today, either live or watching this replay, I now speak on their behalf, declaring that right here and right now, my heart is now fully connected and unified with the heart of God. My mind is fully unified and connected to the infinite mind of God. My little human will is perfectly connected and unified to the divine will of life. And that right here and right now, by God's grace, I am releasing and letting go of all those blocks, emotional wounds, mental or emotional programs, conscious or unconscious, that are keeping me from seeing, feeling, and knowing the ultimate truth of my life. Let there be light in my mind. Let there be love in my heart. Let the will of God be fully done in my life. Let the divine plan for my life be fully restored. Let the divine plan for this planet and every country and nation be fully restored. May Christ, presence of the Atman, Christ, self, the Buddha self, the Atman presence, or Krishna nature, as it is also called, may fully return to each of our hearts, and may fully return to earth. For I know the second coming is happening here and right now in each heart that is fertile and welcoming. With the unified power of our hearts, created an expanded field of infinite love, unity, and compassion that will help ease the suffering, bring greater unity to a world that is so divided. May the energy of compassion, unity, and love restore the plan on earth. Heal our hearts. heal our relationships, restore the plan of love. We give thanks knowing that this is now the truth of our life. And so it is. And it is so. Amen. Let light and love and power restore the plan on earth. Let light and love and power restore the divine plan for your life. Let light and love and power show you the way. Gently, you may begin now to slowly come back to the full awareness as we begin to open our eyes and get reacquainted once again with the physical reality that surrounds us, setting the intention to bring this deeper sense of connection with the light, the love, and power that emanates directly from the source through our hearts to our next activity, our next meeting, our next encounter, whatever that may be. If you're going to go cook a meal now, just bring the sense of flow and peace and calm. The world needs more leaders and people who are operating from a place of peace and calm that emanates directly from the heart. Why? Well, because from that space, you can think better, you can make better decisions. From that place, your right and your left hemisphere of the brain work together. So emotions don't get in the way. You're not reacting. You're making conscious, compassionate, loving choices. Welcome back, everybody. How are you feeling? I don't know about you, but I feel very tempted to actually to stay in that space much, much, much longer. I didn't have the opportunity to do my meditation practice this morning because I took a friend to the airport. And so I didn't get a chance to do my morning practice the way I normally do. So when we were deep into that space, I felt like, I just want to be here for a few more hours. How are you feeling? Not only how are you feeling, but what are you taking away from our time together? Mm-hmm. What new awareness, what new insight? Let me know in the comment section below. It always helps to, just to know how these meditations are impacting you. What are you getting from them? And then also be sure, if you're not subscribed to my channel, that you subscribe, that you like this video, all those kind of things they always tell you to do, because it is true. They do help more people find these videos as this platform then begins to recommend this video to other people. Janet says, this poem is so appropriate for this time of great negativity. Feed the field of all potentiality and unity with heart coherence, love, and light. Yes, I agree, Janet, which is why we recited it. And again, that is Alice Bailey's great invocation, a prayer for humanity. Or he says, I love to hear you sing, Gabs. Thus, this heart clarity and connections was so welcome for me this evening. Thank you for all connecting to the light at this time for all of us. You're welcome. Irish. Eiley says, beautiful. Mary says she's feeling encouraged. Yes, I got that. I didn't think you live for me to sing. I do have a big ego. It's not that big, though. Not big enough to believe it. Amanda says that she feels uplifted. Orange Tara says she's feeling centered and calm. You left out a C. Leela says, hugs and blessings, Caps. It was wonderful. Guided meditation. Jeannie Vibe says, a sense of peace. Barbara says, your timing is spiritual. I so needed this. Thank you. You're very welcome, Barbara. We all need this. The world needs this. The world needs you to stay in your heart more than any other time. Just remember that is more than ever is increasingly important. Max says, breathtakingly beautiful on this miracle day. Thank you, Gabs. You are a spark of divine light. Amen to that, Max. I'm with you on that. All right, my beautiful friends, we've reached the end of our time together. Okay. I wish you a fantastic, wonderful rest of your day and your week. And if you find yourself tomorrow or the next few days feeling like you're being affected by the consciousness of the masses around you or what you're reading or seeing in media, remember that these guided meditations, the whole archive of them is here. Okay, that they're available so you can come back to the space. And remember also, more importantly, that I am just a guide. Okay, my calling is to guide you, to take you into that place within you. All right, so just remember then that the space of unconditional love, compassion, calm, and peace lives already within you, as Christ always reminded us. The kingdom of heaven is within you. So the kingdom is always within you. When you cannot tune into it, when you cannot connect with it, it's because there's a lot of clouds. Okay, and so your job is just to, through concentration, meditation, contemplation, presence, intentionality, come back into that space where you can connect with the greater ultimate reality. And remember that the sun always shines, no matter what. Okay. Darkness in the solar system, and also from a spiritual perspective, it really is an illusion, is the absence of light. So though it appears that we have dark moments and it's dark in the planet and the sun is setting, ultimately it's an illusion. The sun never really sets. The sun, it's like your heart. It doesn't sleep. You may go to sleep, but your heart doesn't. Okay, hence the importance of doing this work. Michelina, love and light to you. And Barbara, love you. But what about lovies? You always say lovies. You never say lovey, you say lovies. Because in Namibia, that's how you say. All right, my beautiful friends, have a beautiful rest of your day and your week. And look forward to connecting with you again next week, same time. Until then, I send you all of my love from my heart to yours. Bye-bye for now.